Wow, that's a big schlong.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Hey,
All right. Sorry, Flo.
And disrespecting your husband.
And after I say 1, 2, 3, you will be hypnotized. And you thinking you have a long hair like Rob. 1, 2, 3, bam!
Oh my God.
You see? I have hair.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Hopefully next year, I will hypnotize Josh that hard, get him to marry me, have a child with me, and move in with me in Arizona. So when he wakes up out of hypnosis, he will be father with child from Natalie, living happy ever after.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance, The Last Resort, Between the Sheets, Season 1, Episode 9. We're gonna watch some clips, and Josh takes over as production for a bit, but what gets me is that he kisses Natalie.
Take 5. Nice.
Wait a minute.
Like, I thought they broke up during, like, this point of shooting. I didn't know they're still together. That's weird.
Ugh. I'm talking about you and I don't regret it.
Anyways, we're watching a never-before scene of Stacey about to go to the honeymoon suite. So she's getting ready, and Florian walks in all awkwardly. But then he's like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "I'm going to apologize to everyone."
Go apologize. Disrespect. Go apologize, man.
Not him saying disrespect again. Is that his favorite word? I feel like at this point it has to be, right?
Please stop.
How you can apologize to that people like
I honestly don't even want to talk to you
and
right
disrespecting your husband?
So she leaves, and he's like, "People need to learn how to treat people. People need to learn how to call respect." Like, okay, Florian, that's enough.
It's time to stop, okay? No more.
But then Stacey comes back in 5 seconds later because she forgot something. And the therapist is like, "Nah, she ain't forget shit."
Watching that scene, I had a hard time believing that Stacey forgot something. I think she wants to feel good and connected with Florian.
How did he see that from that? Also, he's so sassy with it. Watching that scene, I had a hard time believing that Stacey forgot something. Anyways, Stacey's like, "Maybe I won't come back." Florian says that he doesn't care and that she knows the rules to not be in trouble. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Do you have rules in your relationships?
Jasmine will sometimes, message me and say, "Poppy, give me your location." And I always tell her where I'm at.
As you should. I'm all for location sharing, okay? I just need to know that you're safe. Yeah. Anyways, Gino asks Julia if Brennan gave her any rules, and she's like, no. But then he's like, "Are you sure about that?"
What thinking rules I have?
Do you think Brandon's okay if you were dancing on a pole in a strip club?
Okay, here have rules for me.
How about you guys? Do you guys have any rules for your spouses? Moving on, we get to Natalie finding out that Josh is talking about her, and Sophie shares that he sent her messages too, saying that Natalie is crazy and he doesn't even want to share a room with her. Like, dude, keep it to yourself. Why are you telling everybody?
I don't feel like I was talking about Natalie behind her back.
Bro, what? Yes, you were.
I'm finna beat your ass. I'm about to beat your ass.
He said that all he was trying to do was explain things like how situations happen or what set her off. But let's be for real, you do the best job with that. Actually, Sophie does.
I feel like a lot of people are picking on Natalie and they're trying to get under her skin and they're doing a good job.
Child. Anyway, so.
Next, we see Stacey arrive at the honeymoon suite. Jasmine says that Florian is horrible, and Natalie's like, "Nope, it's just an Eastern European thing." And then she blames Jasmine.
You like that Scorpio that knows where to bite?
He bit me first. He called me a chihuahua.
Well, you called me dog too, but I don't attack you.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Julia then says that Florian always comes to her when the cameras are not recording to say that he respects her, and he's thanking her for not being angry at him when he's angry at her. And I'm like, oh, he wants to be an ass in front of the camera and be a reasonable person behind it. Does that make any sense?
Nope.
Come on, apologize in front of camera too, please.
No!
Moving on to the Gino and Jasmine clip where Jasmine wanting sex. Brandon says that his expectations are way too high and that if they have a small disagreement, then that's enough for him to go months without sex. Jasmine says that his prototype of a perfect woman could be a robot.
Jasmine, massage my feet.
Yes, sir. At your service, Sergeant Fit. Now, Jasmine, go to your corner and be quiet. Moving to my corner, being quiet.
Jasmine, oh my gosh, is literally my favorite person on 90 Day Fiance Between the Sheets. She is so funny. Anyways, Ari says that he got a porn addiction and she did try to talk to him about it because apparently she did a thesis on it, but he just snapped at her.
You got problems. You need to get straight. You need a therapist. You know what you need? A therapist.
You listen to Gino, call Ari.
Yes, I'm a therapist and guru.
No, I don't go that route. No.
So now we see the guys watching and basically crying, wishing that they had the same problem that Gino has. Rob says that Jasmine isn't doing the work though, and if Sophie tells him that he has to do something for them to be intimate, that he's going to be a saint for a month. But we all know that even if Jasmine was a saint for like a month, he still wouldn't want to bang her.
No!
Anyways, the therapist is watching all of this and he's like, nah, they can't be saved. Julia's talking to Gino and she's like, well, if Jasmine had another guy, she'll keep it physical for him, but she'll still love you as her man. So because of that, she thinks that this can work out. But then he's like, well, that's telling me that she thinks that she's doing nothing wrong.
You know, forget putting any effort into this therapy and trying to fix our issues to be with me. Instead, it's easier for to say, oh, I'm just going to have this open marriage and be with this other guy. And I'm not going to put any effort into fix the things that Gino is asking to fix.
Julia's like, yeah, that makes sense. But like, he's only expecting effort from her side and he's also not doing anything either. Like, he needs to put more effort in being physical with her and she needs to put more effort in having like an emotional connection with him. But it seems like neither of them are doing anything and that's why nothing is progressing. Moving on to when Josh shows up, Natalie says that he loves attention and one time they went to a restaurant, but then all of a sudden paparazzi came and then they were in a magazine and she strongly believes that he organized it, which I can totally see him doing.
It's LA, it was LA, yeah. I think he did organize. Really? Yeah.
Now we see some never before seen with Josh in the car and Gino asks him if he sees a feature with Natalie and he's like, well, I want to try and see if I can. But then he tells us a crazy story that happened with him, her, and Chantel. They were in New York and they were sitting with the cast from The Single Life.
She thought I was looking at Chantel and she became extremely jealous. She threw her legs over me and she starts to like stick her tongue all over my face.
Jasmine says that she isn't even surprised and that Josh has a happy eye and is always looking at other women.
He's a butt guy.
Yeah, because look, Sophie has a good butt.
So I told...
And Chantel too.
Sophie thinks that Josh likes the attention of thinking that he's so great that Natalie would do that. But even though the narrative of Natalie being crazy is real, Josh goes out of his way to tell people that she's even more crazy than she seems and that he never says anything good about her.
I knew it was going to escalate to a point where it would be like a huge meltdown in front of all these people, so I gave in. And I said, fine.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Natalie's watching and she says that the truth is different and that he was giving attention to Chantel and that they were flirting and basically gazing into each other's eyes.
And after I just put my leg on him and I did like that. Because I didn't do like this, it makes no sense.
Ari says that he just wants to seem manly in front of the other guys as someone who everybody wants. And I 100% agree. Anyways, we get to the tent building and Gino's like, thank you so much, Florian, for helping me, unlike Jasmine. And Florian's like, well, I think she didn't help you because she was still mad at you. And Gino's like, well, if she did, then that would have helped our relationship. Florian's like, no, having sex would have helped your relationship.
Maybe. Hey, there'll be a better chance. Maybe have sex with her if she would have helped me with the tent than if she didn't.
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
Moving on, we see a never before scene of Natalie talking about having a goddess child with Josh. Basically, she's like, if we put our powers together, there is no competition. Like, just imagine if we had a child. And you guys, Josh looks so done.
That is going to be cute.
It's a good mood of our lives and where we put our power together.
Went from not knowing if we're going to be together to having a child. It's crazy.
She's like, our child will be unstoppable and like a god. My girl, what are you going on about?
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
She says that she does feel like they're going to have a goddess child because they're both good looking, healthy, and mature. What? Like, which one of you is mature here? He runs away from his problems and you are the problem. Well, he is too, but It's not gonna work out, Natalie.
We're both healthy, we're both mature people who already have some life experience. So we have a lot to offer to our child.
Yeah, like mental illness.
Of course, these kids are gonna need a lifetime of therapy.
Just probably gonna be,
I'm not having a baby with you.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Praise Jesus!
Anyways, time for the hypnosis clip. Rob asked Brandon how he felt about it, and he said that he didn't think that they were in the right environment for it to be successful. And Rob was like, yeah, because of Natalie.
Because you got Natalie back there. She was definitely cutting off the oxygen to her brain in that exercise.
It was a little harder for me to concentrate. You know, Natalie was like having an exorcism, so.
That was funny. Natalie said that she enjoyed the hypnosis and that hopefully she can perform it to win Josh's heart and get him to marry her, then have a child with her and move in with her in Arizona all in a year. Like, the girl is deranged.
living happy ever after.
She is insane. I love Natalie. Moving on to hypnotherapy with Brandon and Julia. Julia confessed, and Jasmine said that she was in shock when she heard her confession and believes that once you're cheated, then you're always a cheater. But Natalie doesn't think so.
I don't think it was cheating because it was in another country.
What?
It was one of her exes before Brandon.
What?
So I don't really feel like it's considered as a cheating.
What do you mean?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Jasmine, though, says that Julia should have taken it to her grave and that she should have just shut up. Would you have taken it to the grave? Personally, I don't feel like I would because I wouldn't have done it in the first place.
I don't know if I want to dig in any deeper into it at this point.
Rob said that she should have never brought that up, that it's old news, happened 5 years ago, they're married now, devoted, and committed to each other, and basically she should have let that shit die. And now I'm like, that's very interesting, Rob. Is there anything that you want to share from your past?
Oh, hell no.
But on a serious note, it seems like a lot of people are saying that she shouldn't have brought it up. Well, a lot of people are Jasmine and Rob, but still, would you guys have brought it up or not? Now I'm confused. Oh well.
I choose this moment to drop this bomb in Brandon because I know Brandon will be not walk away. I'm not regret how I said it. I mean, like, he not stupid. He feel all of this when this happened. He knows something wrong.
And that's where their episode ends. Personally, I would have just said that one-on-one with the therapist and not with like the whole group, but okay. That's the end of this video. But wait, and I give a super thanks to 8 super thanks. The first one is Okowola. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Next is Miss Lise. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Martini Kisses. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Jill Sweet. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Kika, thank you. You're also on my scrapbook again. Shay, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Babs Bunny, thank you. You're also on my scrapbook again. And last but not least, Hearty No, thank you. You're not on my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Want me to hold it while you...